As an accountant, what's the first thing that you do every morning when you get into the office? I'm guessing that you go straight to your computer and check your email. Well, that takes about 20 minutes. Did you get that down in your timesheet? What about mid-morning? Time to take a quick look at your email again, but there's another 9 minutes that has to be added to your timesheet. Before you go for lunch, one more time. You don't want to keep your clients waiting for your response over lunch. Another 6 minutes there. Right when you get back from lunch, well, hopefully this time there's just 1 or 2 since the last time you checked. 14 more minutes to track. Around 3 p.m., you should probably check again because it can be such a hassle once they start to pile up. 18 minutes there. Then finally, one more round of emails before you head home for the night, taking an additional 23 minutes. Without even flinching, that's an hour and a half of email a day, and this is probably a conservative estimate. I'm betting there's actually a few more times throughout the day that you check Outlook and respond to even more messages. Am I wrong? The worst part is that in order for you to get paid for all this time each day, you have to accurately track it all. Did you remember to enter each email into your timesheet? Just think about how painful it is to try and estimate every single time in a day that you read and write an email. How frustrating. After talking with 136 accountants over the past 2 months, I found that accountants hate tracking the time they spend on emails. I'm sure you're familiar with this feeling, and that 1.5 hour gap in your timesheet at the end of each day, which forces you to decide between either writing an hour and a half off as overhead, even though you know you were productive all day, or billing just 1 or 2 clients for the time, since you think that those are the clients that you spent the most amount of time on. Obviously, neither of these options are ideal, since they can either cost you money or your client's goodwill. But what if I told you that the email time tracking guesswork could be removed from your life altogether? Email Stopwatch will automatically track all of the time that you spend reading and writing emails with no effort on your part and send you a simple report with all the details. Email Stopwatch will let you know how much time you and your employees are spending on email every week. It'll also let you properly bill your customers for the time that you spend on their emails and adjust project estimates if certain clients are taking way more time than others. We know how common this can be. Receive fair compensation for the extra liability you take on when putting an answer in writing. Know how productive your team is with their email use. And lastly, avoid that dreaded feeling at the end of the day when you realize you're missing almost 2 hours on your timesheet, but you worked a full 8-hour day. Of all the software products you use every week, how many of them actually completely remove a task from your life? Email Stopwatch has no database to update. The information is taken right from Outlook. It's incredibly easy to install, and the report is sent right to your inbox. Are you ready to stop wasting time tracking all your emails? Just enter your email in the box on the right, hit the Get Info button, and we'll send you the details.